What's poppin', everybody? Hello, this is Empress J, the Healing Oracle, and I'm back at you with another message for another day, right? So, with that being said, I hope that everybody woke up feeling happy, healthy, wealthy, beautiful, wonderful, everything that you need to be feeling each and every day and all the time. I hope that you're in a place where you can just be happy to be yourself each and every day and continue to work on freeing your mind, clearing yourself, and doing whatever you need to do to be closer to the divine every day. So, I just also want to say thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody who comes through and checks in for the healing vibe. I appreciate you and I love you so very much. And you're awesome. And I hope you know that, own that. So thank you to the newbies, the OGs, everybody. You're appreciated, you're loved, prayed for, respected, uplifted in this zone right here. As always, I hope that a piece, a part, or all of my message can resonate with you in your situation, your life, something you're going through now, something you will go through, something you've been through, whatever. However, wherever it falls in your life, I hope that this message finds you at peace or helps you to achieve some peace. For that is my intention. That is the intention of all of my videos, to help you find your peace or meet you in your peace and help you stay there, give you some more confirmations to things that you already know, feel, think, hear, whatever. And just be a safe space and a beacon of light for all who may see or need my sight. Okay, whatever. So, and let's go. So, all right. This song is called Masterpiece by Salt, SAULT. So wait, I'm gonna pause it because, okay. So I had a comment about doing a video about being in separation with your true love, right? So let's go and let's get into that. There's so many beautiful energies in this world, and some of us have had or will have the chance to fall in love with some wonderful people, right? We have many soulmates that we're going to meet, come across, vibe with across this lifetime. It's very important, I believe, that we don't. If something happens and you're in a relationship and you're separated from that person for a period of time, but you never truly feel like you ever found anybody else like that person, like you feel like you're the only one for me, you know what I'm saying? Like that person's the only one that can fulfill those specific needs that you have to feel at peace in your heart, to feel complete. Only that person you feel can complete that for you, right? I want you to remember this. You know that saying that they used to say when we was kids, if you let it go and it comes back to you, then it's always yours. Okay, so with that being said, you have to understand too that we always go through levels of our life. And I believe that we're always attached. Once we love somebody and we truly open up our heart and meld together and become one, you will always love that person. There will always be love for that union. But you must remember that we go through levels of growing. And just because you've loved that person and they've loved you and you've shared a beautiful moment, a season, a few seasons, a few years, some years, or whatever, remember that you can only come back and be healthy and great for one another if you're on the same frequency. So at some point in life, we have to recognize the fact that I can love you. If I've loved you, I will love you forever. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to, that you're the one that is going to be my forever or I'm going to be your forever. We have to continue to worry about, like, you can't put energy into that all the time and stay with that, because then you could be closing yourself off to the opportunities of love that's around you at that moment. You can't stay stuck in a woulda, coulda, shoulda, or I want that, when this over here could be what is the completion to you. And then you have to also remember, like, you're going to attract where you're at, and each of us are doing just that. And depending on what kind of work you've done or what kind of work your person in separation has done, like, you may not ever get back to that level of that connection being what it was. It will never be that again. We can never go back to, we can't go backwards. We can't stay stuck in wanting what we've had before because it felt good. Just, you have to honor having had it. Love that you had that at some point. If it's ever meant to come back, you then you're gonna have open arms and you're gonna welcome it, lovingly. But don't stay stuck in a, I don't want you to stay stuck in a thought pattern of, that was my love and I don't have that now and I can never have love again and nobody will ever love me like that person, because that is incorrect. I believe that in this life we meet many mates, many soulmates, and we go through seasons with people so that we can learn things from them, and they leave some leave a lasting, like, what do I say? How do I say it? Impression on our heart, and no one could ever take that impression away or fill the void that love left. We can't look at it as a void. We have to look at things always as, I'm so grateful. We have to do and look at things with gratitude. I'm grateful for having had that love. I know what that kind of love felt like. If I ever get it back, I know how to handle it. I know what to do with it. You pray on it. You have to pray on things and pray on, making sure that you want like, we all want to be in a happy, healthy, wonderful, divinely guided, protected relationship. So that's what you got to pray for. It doesn't matter, who you're gonna get it from. It just matters that it's the wealth of that connection. We don't know who the person is that we're supposed to spend the rest of our life with all the time, but we have to know that some things that may have been good in our past just need to be left at, like, maybe in a spot where, if it comes back, it's great. If it don't, it's great. Either way, I'm happy I had it. Because I think that when we stay stuck in the in, like, that mind loop, you know what I'm saying, where we're constantly, oh, I wish I had that again, or you know what I'm saying, like, damn, ain't nobody gonna ever love me like that person. Then we can't see shit. We can't see the love we have for ourselves. We can't see that person, if you love them and they loved you, that love's always going to be there. It may not be what you want it to be, the kind of love that you feel you deserve from that person now because you want them in your life, but just having had that love and being able to connect and say, yeah, we know we've loved each other. We will always love each other. You have to be okay with that, and you have to put that kind of energy back into the universe, because when you look at everything with love and positivity, that's what you're going to get back, right? So the universe is going to see it, feel it, and notice and recognize the energy that you're giving out, right? So, like, that's even more positive energy to fuel love, to fuel the right thing for you, because that is the essential thing. We want what's right. I don't care if it came before, if I see it 9 times out of 10, if it's in my past, it's not for me. That's just me. I mean, that's just a me thing. Unless, a person, because we all have room to grow. And a lot of times, like, even myself, like, We have to take steps back from relationships in order to fix the inadequacies in ourselves and deal with ourselves so that we can become the perfect mate, so that we attract the perfect mate. That's the goal, period. So I hope that, I don't know if that helped. But just know that, like, it's about you at the end of the day. It's about you. I'm gonna always tie everything back to you. We have to constantly be giving that love that we want to receive from somebody else to ourselves. Yeah, it gets lonely. Yeah, it gets tiring when, it feels like you're never like they don't, like, it's like you'll get the puzzle piece, you'll meet somebody or whatever, and it seems great, and you start dating, everything is good, but then as soon as you put that piece, really try to put that piece into your puzzle, bro. Sometimes it goes sideways and shit really don't fit because it looked like the piece you needed, but that top really was supposed to go left, went and it went right, so it don't fit. Recognize that the more you try to make things fit that's not like for you no more, or not for you, like, the more you're going to break your puzzle, the more you're going to wreck your other pieces, because you're going to jar and ruin the other pieces around it. So it's like, we shouldn't be trying to force a thing in our life that doesn't work. And I feel like we don't need to be so critical about every little detail, but we need to also make sure that our boundaries are strong. And if, you know, continue to cultivate what's right and what's not, so that you can attract the kind of partner, like, that's thinking and feeling and on the same level as you, because that's the energy that you're giving off. So that should be the kind of person that you're attracting. And if you're not, then you need to be maybe fixing who you're around or what you're doing, and also keeping your prayer very, very, very detailed, and staying very, like, consistent with what you're doing all the time, the kind of, like, energy that you're always putting out, and what you're doing during your day, and how you're attracting love into your life. That all matters. Like, what kind of level of love are you on for yourself? What kind of level of love are you on for other people? What kind of level are you on, period, with yourself and love? Because the love for yourself determines the love that you're going to get from others. If you're not genuinely in love with yourself, I don't believe that you're going to ever really feel genuine love from another person. So it's very important that you're making sure that if you're having issues with attracting the kind of love that you feel is for you, then you need to fix or deal with or evaluate some things within yourself that may not be working or omitting love from you. So you need to work on that, so that we're completely, working out of love, and giving off a loving frequency. So that's the kind of frequency we're constantly getting back in all levels of our life. And then we can trust whatever situation happens, don't happen. If a motherfucker come in my life and they for me, it's going to work. It's going to be easy enough to flow with me. Yeah, we're going to have disagreements because we're not perfect, and none of us are, like, ever going to not disagree. But it's all in how are we dealing with each other when we disagree? How are we moving in this situation or this relationship? How are we leveling up? Or am I helping you in your life, or am I hurting you in your life? Like, what kind of energy am I giving you? What am I doing to you personally? Like, I look at that, and I think it's very important that we're always looking at what kind of energy we're giving others, and if we're coming from love. Because if we're always coming from love, then we will always get love back, the love that's for you, you know? So I hope that helped. And yeah, drop me a comment and let me know if you ever have a question, like you want to know something, or you want to pick my brain, like, ask me a question. And I will do my best to answer the question. If I don't know the answer, I'll research it, you know what I'm saying? Or get some information from some other, very intelligent and evolved individuals that I know as well. And yeah, so I hope that everybody has a beautiful beginning of this week, and I hope that you set a great intention of achieving true mindfulness within yourself, positivity, and true openness with oneself and the higher realm. I think that it's very important for us to work on every day achieving complete, like being completely open to ourselves and God, so that we're always guided to what's for us. So we don't have to question things so much. I mean, you're going to question stuff, but you literally just question God about certain things that you ask a question and you let Him reveal. So it's like maybe a lot less of worrying about the unknown, because if it's for you, you know it'll be for you. If it's not, it's just not, because God says so. You don't need to know anything more than that. Continue to grow closer with your belief system and your understanding of where you fall with you in spirit and higher self. Always that. Always that. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Where am I with myself and my God? Where do I stand with me and my higher power? Because that is what's going to take you to everything. You understand? Foundation is always self and higher power first. Are we cool? Am I coming to my higher power with love? Am I omitting love to my higher power? Am I thanking them? Am I asking for guidance? Am I asking for advice? Am I asking to just be truly guided to my life, to my path? Am I doing what is necessary for that? Because that is what's first, second, third, fourth, and fifth and of importance to God, I believe. Us making sure we're closest to ourselves. Because you can see everything then. Anyway, have a good rest of your morning, night, evening, whatever. I love you, and I hope that you continue to love on yourself. Thank you for coming through for the Healing Vibe. I am Empress J, the Healing Oracle, sending you positive vibes. I love, sending you positive vibes. A hug if you need one, and some kisses, y'all. Okay? I love you. I love you. I love you, and have a beautiful week. Later.